everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely week. So today I am building a 1-bedroom starter home in Willow Creek. I had one, maybe 2 sims in mind for this, but you could probably turn the garage into a 2nd bedroom if you needed the extra space. It has lots of skill building activities. I've tried to include as many things as I could without it being overly cluttered. So there's an easel, a woodworking bench, the flower arranging table, I've put some garden plots down, and what else did I put down? Oh, the new telescope that we got with the base game update, I put that one out the front too. And there's a basketball hoop above the garage. I've raised it up quite a little bit, so I wasn't sure whether it was going to even be functional, but when I play tested it, my sim could use it perfectly fine, so I was really pleased with that. Everything else that I tested works 100% as far as I'm aware, so that's fabulous. But yeah, I didn't really know what I wanted to build this week, and one of my families that I play in my differences in the family tree challenge, I play that over on Tumblr, and I'm on generation 5 now, and they're just about to move into like their own home and start generation 5, and I needed a house for them to live in, and this particular generation is like the homemaker generation, so it plays with parenthood quite a bit, and hopefully the new teen pack will come in handy with that. Hopefully I will be at the point that I can play with it by the time the pack comes out. I don't really play that often, and when I do, I tend to drag it out quite a bit. So hopefully by the end of the month, or what is it, like 2-3 weeks maybe, I will actually have a teenager to play with, because they don't have any kids at the moment. But we'll see. But yeah, I was looking to build a home for them, and I ended up building this, and it's a little bit too small for them, because the goals of that generation are to have a minimum of 4 kids and to basically try for twins. So if you have twins first, then you have 4 children in total, but if you don't get twins straight away, you basically just have to keep having kids until you have twins. So there's a potential for this family to be rather large, and this house is just not going to be anywhere near big enough. So I think I'm going to have to build them another house, and we'll just keep this one for, I don't know, somebody else, because you always need starter homes. It's not pack restricted in any way, since I originally had in mind to, you know, build it for my own gameplay, so I didn't want to restrict myself, but since I'm not going to be using it, I'll probably just move another family member into this house, since I tend to just keep all of my builds in the world and just move other random people into it. But yeah, like I said, this is a starter home. It comes in around 800? No, it definitely doesn't. 18,000 to 300 and something simoleons, so you don't really have that much left to play with. I think it's maybe like 100, but you might be able to at least have one meal before you have to make your sims go to work, so you know, there's that. I was trying to figure out how to work out how much it was actually going to cost, including the like lot price, and this little tab up in the left hand corner, I've never really used it before, and it's really silly because it tells you exactly how much everything you're putting down costs, as well as the base lot value that you start with. So for example, this particular lot costs 1,500 I think when you move into it. So if you start with say 20,000, then you end up with 18,500 to work with. So I don't know why I've never really thought about using it before, because I've always gone with how much it's cost on the gallery, which is just the house value of the things that you've put down, like the house itself, not the lot that it's built on. So I don't know why I never thought of that, because that makes total sense now. you know, thought about it. But anyway, so quite a lot of the decorative items that I have put in this house are debug items, live edit things, so don't cost anything. But otherwise I think it would have been really empty, because it's the tiny little details that really make a house a home, I think, and you know, the people that live in it. So without all of those little personal items, it just looks really empty. So you know, I wanted to fill it with just stuff. Yeah, so like I said earlier, this is the basketball thing that I put down. I wasn't sure if it's gonna work, but it does. I don't know why it was a little bit glitchy, but my game in general has been very, very glitchy the last week or two. As in, like, my Sims animations have been very glitchy. I've got like elbows going in places that they shouldn't be, and arms going in places they shouldn't be, and you know, just basically it's not behaving the way that it should. I've probably got some kind of faulty CC somewhere, but I know that, you know, the game's going to be updated in like a week a week and a half, so I don't want to try and figure out what it is when it's probably just gonna be updated again, you know, in a week or two. So I'll just have to put up with it and maybe put off playing or taking screenshots. I don't know. I took a bunch of screenshots of my Sims wedding yesterday, and I was trying to get my Sims to walk down the aisle, and they were like, I don't know, their arms were all over the place, so I had to try and crop the arms out. But otherwise it was working really well, so I was really pleased with that. But yeah, I don't really know what kind of house I want to build them. Probably, I think maybe a 4-bedroom would be good. I don't know, if they're going to have like a minimum, it's probably going to be a minimum, isn't it, of 4 children, then they're going to need at least a 4, maybe 5-bedroom house in the end. So maybe they can start out here and then move. I don't know. I was thinking like a 2-bedroom house would be a good start. But you know, you could always turn the garage into a 2nd bedroom. It's not particularly big, it definitely wouldn't fit a car, but I have added quite a lot of decoration to this little neighborhood with the tool mod. I did it, gosh, like 2 years ago now, and this was the only neighborhood I did because it just took so long. But I really like it, and I really like building in it now because it just feels a lot more full to me. There's a lot more decoration, it seems like a lot more life. It's just plants. I don't think I've put anything else there. Maybe like the climbing frame over to the left of this that you can kind of see. I think I put like a picnic bench down. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I literally just filled like the empty gap out the front with plants and a couple of other bits and pieces around the like natural area. I didn't really do too much, but it just makes such a difference. And it actually makes me want to play in this neighborhood, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't really save it as like a base before I started building in it, because the actual Sims that are in this lot are just a mess. They're all over the place. None of them really make any sense. I use it for testing CC, I use it for building, so it's just chaos in this save file, to be honest. But it's the sort of one that I would probably enjoy playing in just because of the decoration that I did on this. So I could do it again, but it took me so long the first time, I don't really want to do it again. But anyway, we are on to the landscaping. I think I actually furnished the entire house already and just talked straight over it about rubbish, but anyway, onto the landscaping. So when I originally did like this neighborhood with the tool mod, I tried to include all of the plants that were already there. So they're basically just base game live edit plants, and then I added a couple of different ones. They're all from the base game, just to make it blend in a little bit. The trailer park on the left of this lot I built like forever ago, I think probably before I started my channel, so it's been there for quite a while. Several years I think at this point, and I've just not built anything else on that lot. It's really awkward and I wouldn't know what to build there because it's a weird shaped lot, and or should I say it's a weird sized lot, and the gallery picture is from like the very front, not from the long side, so it looks a bit weird. And it feels odd to me to have like a huge home in this neighborhood because it's meant to be, you know, the starter neighborhood. So having like a massive house just feels weird, which is why I built the trailer home there. But you know, I don't know what else to build there. And the lot opposite that usually has is it like the friends, I don't know, Travis Scott and Summer and whoever. I've never built on that lot either because it's the same shape. It's just, I don't know, just odd to me. So we're just adding a couple final little details, and then I think that's it. It's a pretty short video today. I was trying to figure out what else I can build for the family and thought that I would just share this one with you anyway. So I hope you like it. It's on the gallery already, and the tray files will be on Tumblr at some point in the next day or so. But yeah, I really hope that you like it. I think it's really cute and it's a really good price. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.
Yeah, I'm told you hate the month of May. Could've never told you that. Maybe I could keep you here someday, but we come apart. Didn't mean to steal that time you had. Could've never planned this whole romance, but now we passed the month of May. You know it's spring for you. You don't fall too much, but I fall apart, cause you said I'm not around. When you want big rush every time we start, yeah. Cause you said you love me now, and girl it's all too much, and we fall too much. Yeah, it's autumn done now. When the summer comes, yeah, when the summer comes around. Something about you like, something about you like. Something about you like, something about you. September, think of all of the things we won't remember. I hope we make it to spring, but I can't wait now. See, the winter sets,